The all-new XE is the first Jaguar since the ill-fated X-Type to take on sports sedans like the BMW 3 Series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Now both are especially good competitors in current form, so let's see how this Jag measures up. The XE has nice proportions with the cabin kind of pulled back and the wheels, especially the front ones, really close to the corners. Nice car to look at from the side, and from the front here you get a lot of kind of shrunken down XF. That's Jaguar's kind of mid-tier offering here. Similar themes with just sort of a 3-portal lower section to the bumper. Obviously a very upright central Jaguar grille here. In back, some similar themes to the F-Type, Jaguar's 2-door sports car with some circular themes there going on in the taillights. Kind of a nice way that the car cleans up. Now Jaguar says the new XE has a very aluminum intensive frame that helps to shave down weight. Engines will include a turbocharged 4-cylinder, a supercharged 6-cylinder, and a diesel version, and that's for the global XE. We don't know yet which of those engines will make it to the American version, but we do know the diesel version reportedly is coming this way, and it'll get EPA highway mileage somewhere in the 40s. Very business-like interior with a couple different split levels for certain controls, things like power windows up here, interestingly, and then memory settings for the seats and power door locks all the way down here. Very interesting kind of layout there, but overall pretty logical where things end up getting placed, and cabin quality remains kind of a mixed bag here. We've got some very nice stitched areas here in this car at the auto show, but you get down below, like, you know, elbow and kind of arm level, and there's some cheaper, harder plastics down there, and those are areas actually now where some of Jaguar's German competitors have really improved things. Now overall, the XE remains a very wide car in its class, yet some editors have found that the cabin is kind of narrow, especially with your knees kind of pinned in between these kind of bulky doors and this center tunnel right here. Not a ton of room on the inside, and we'll show you how that carries over to the rear seat. Now, some cars in this class, the Lexus IS springs to mind, have particularly snug back seats. The XE maybe isn't quite that tight, but it's definitely not generous back here. I'm 6 feet tall, and that's where I'd sit to drive. As you can see, my knees are very nearly touching the backs of the front seats. And again, this sort of sense of overall narrowness to the cabin carries over to the rear. So a tight cabin and some inconsistent materials are potential downsides of the all-new XE, but both are plenty forgivable if the car is a lot of fun to drive. We won't know that until we get behind the wheel, which will be sometime closer to the XE's on-sale date in 2016.